It's giving Indiyah and Dami are in the finals. It's definitely giving Indiyah and Dami are in the finals. Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing okay and everyone is doing well. As always, another day or what? Another Love Island review. If anything, this is actually our last Friday Love Island review. Wow. Guys, the season is really coming to an end. It really is. But as always, we have a lot for us to speak about. So as I usually and always say, number one, if you haven't yet subscribed, what exactly are you waiting for? You needed to subscribe since yesterday. Okay, because it's been a good, what, 7-8 weeks and you haven't subscribed. It's not really giving what you think is given. And also number two, please get cozy and comfy while I've been at your snacks, and let us get into this review. Alrighty, so let's start off with Tasha and Andrew. You guys know that they ended up getting a text that it was time for their date. You guys do also know as well that we are also in the final days of Love Island, so the couples are getting their final dates in the villa. Yesterday we witnessed the chef's kiss Dami date, and then Adam and Paige. Nice water. Definitely nice water. I would say, and I did note this down, that Tasha looked absolutely stunning. Okay, you can never go wrong with a red lip. No matter who you are, what shade, whatever, okay, you need a good red lip in your makeup collection, because Tasha was actually looking hella sweet. Andrew was definitely giving us like Grease vibes. His hair was a bit slicked. He had on the big leather jacket. I won't lie, guys, I tweeted this and I'm gonna say it loud and proud. That date was absolutely beautiful. Did you see the roses? Giving what it needs to give. Did you see the decor? Giving what it needs to give. Did you see the weather? Giving exactly what it needs to give. I honestly felt like the date was absolutely stunning. Of course, you guys do know that Tasha apparently is obsessed with roses and obsessed with flowers. I'm defo on that wave as well. He doesn't love a nice rose. Everyone loves a nice rose. But yeah, honestly, I honestly have to say that their date was absolutely stunning. It was so beautiful, very just so romantic. The ambience, the colors, the flowers, like everything was just so beautiful. I did like the fact that they were of course speaking about their journey in the villa. Not me supporting Tandrew. Who would have thought? Who would have actually thought? But no, honestly, I do think the date was absolutely stunning. I love the fact that they were speaking about their time in the villa. Andrew saying the things that he likes about Tasha. Tasha also saying the same, crying, emotional, kissing, I love you, blah blah blah. Honestly, it was a beautiful date. Definitely up there for me in terms of the dates, along with Indiyah and Dami, and also with Davide and Ekin-su. We'll briefly move on to back at the villa. Ekin-su and Davide were of course speaking about Tasha and Andrew and how much they've been in the bottom two so many times, which we do know. Not bottom two, but bottom three. I said bottom two, but okay, bottom two, but bottom three as well. And she was also saying, you know, like they've been in that position, but they've still come out so strong. So it's very interesting, guys. I never thought I would ever be on the Tandrew train. Guys, if you've been watching these reviews, you would have never thought with me, okay? But the date was very cute, and honestly, it did make me see them in a much different light. I'm happy for them, okay? They found love. It's Love Island. We'll go back to the date. Oh no, not back to the date. Back from the date. Of course, they ended up coming back, speaking to the girls and also speaking to the guys about how the date went. What was quite cute was Tasha did end up bringing some roses from the date and actually shared it with the girls. It was really good. I honestly feel like the excitement that they both had was very telling of how successful the date was. Probably wondering, Paige is thinking, me, they just sent me on one boat like this. I mean, you're telling me you had 10,000 roses? Sis, what exactly is going on? Of course, you guys know, as they were updating the rest of the islanders, Gemma also ended up getting a text that it was time for her and Luca's final date. We're going to get into that because that date was definitely given Paige and Adam. So let's move on to Paige and Adam having a conversation about relationships and things in the villa. I didn't really understand the essence of this convo again. I did already say this in yesterday's review that I honestly just feel like Paige and Adam don't give for me per se, because they have the same conversation on rotation all the time. Like, it's honestly like the same topic recycled and recycled and recycled. And lots of people are already speculating, especially on Twitter, that they are not going to make it outside of the villa. I don't see them lasting per se, but Paige, Jax, who, I have been saying this, Paige doesn't know who Jax is, okay? She actually doesn't know who Jax is. Of course, whilst they were talking, Dami ended up joining them and inviting his girlfriend Indiyah over, and all of them were pretty much just speaking about their experience in the villa, how they had no connection with the outside world, no phones, no internet, and they have really enjoyed their experience in the villa. So briefly we can speak about Gemma and Luca's date. It was given the same pool that they used for Faye and Teddy, I'm not gonna lie, but of course you guys know that there was like a violin playing, petals in the water, basically like a date on the water. So I don't know how they managed to do that actually. Sorry guys, my head is really in overload right now, but yeah, anyway, they had a date on the water essentially. I'll be honest with you, I I felt like that date was putting me to sleep. It honestly was giving me the same vibes that Adam and Paige got from their date, aka boring. Of course, they were trying to speak about, you know, their favourite times in the villa and things like that. Luca did say, of course, like he's really excited to meet Gemma's family. No surprise there. You guys know Gemma is not making anything official until Luca actually does meet her family. But guys, I don't know about you, but it honestly feels like Gemma has been held hostage and in bondage with Luca. Like we honestly see Gemma smile a lot more and her personality come out a lot more when she's with other people in the villa. When she's with Luca, it's just like serious. But what was also quite interesting was Gemma did also say that she does struggle to be lovey-dovey. Like that's not necessarily something that she's openly okay with, but he has low-key allowed her to kind of be a bit more lovey-dovey and a bit more open to wanting to build a relationship with him. So quite interesting. But yeah, I just felt like the date was actually quite boring. We can quickly go back to the villa. Dami and Indiyah were just painting, Dami was painting Indiyah's toes. It was actually quite cute. Was it neat? No, but we love a trier. Okay, we definitely love a trier. So yeah, I'll be honest with you, I don't really have much to say about Gemma and Luca's date. I found it quite boring, honestly. Out of their date and Paige and Adam's, I don't know who put me to sleep first. Okay, I really don't. They ended up coming back from the villa and of course letting everyone know how the date did go. They didn't even seem excited. You know, like when Ekin-su came back, she was smiling. Tasha, Indiyah, Paige, yeah, they just didn't really seem, I don't know, there just wasn't the oomph. Let me know if you think what I'm thinking or if you think I'm overthinking, but I feel like Gemma and Luca coming back from the date, there just wasn't really much excitement. Oh, sorry guys. I was about to say the humidifier just went off. But yeah, there wasn't much excitement when it did come to their date when they came back. So quite interesting. So of course, let's move on to the nighttime. Of course, you guys do know that they ended up getting a text that each couple had to vote for 2 couples that they felt were the least compatible. I'll be honest with you, this was a very easy and simple question. Adam and Paige and Gemma and Luca. I feel like Tasha and Andrew, Davide and Ekin-su and Indiyah and Dami, you can see like there's something there, and the rest of them just, I thought, for me anyway, I do feel like they are floating. So I didn't expect anyone to speak about Dami and Indiyah at all, but we're also going to get there. Of course, before that actually to happen, Paige did say, oh, let's not stress, girls. Babe, no one was stressed but you, because you know there is a potential that you can be going home. So we'll quickly speak about who ended up voting for who. So Tasha and Andrew ended up voting for Ekin-su and Davide and Paige and Adam. Adam and Paige ended up voting for Gemma and Luca and Ekin-su and Davide. Luca and Gemma ended up voting for Andrew and Tasha and Davide and Ekin-su. Very interesting. Ekin-su and Davide ended up voting for Gemma and Luca and Adam and Paige. And Dami and Indiyah ended up voting for Ekin-su and Davide and Luca and Gemma. It's giving Indiyah and Dami are in the finals. It's definitely giving Indiyah and Dami are in the finals. So Ekin-su and Davide ended up getting 4 votes, Gemma and Luca 3, Paige and Adam 2, Tasha and Andrew 1, and Indiyah and Dami 0. So of course we were given the opportunity to vote for our least compatible, no, was our least compatible our favourite couple? Our favourite couple. We were given the opportunity to vote for our favourite couple on the app. I ended up voting for Ekin-su and Davide because I just felt like, yeah, out of all of them, I would either have put my vote for Ekin-su and Davide or Tasha and Andrew. But I just feel like Luca and Gemma and Adam and Paige, there just isn't really much there for me anyway. That's just for me, but let me know if you agree or you disagree. Guys, the finale is very soon, but I'm proud to announce that Indiyah and Dami are at least going to be in the finals. I don't want to see them as number 4. I don't want to see them as number 3. I don't want to see them as number 2. I genuinely want to see them as number 1 or Ekin-su and Davide. The fact that nobody in the villa even voted for them as being an incompatible couple speaks a lot of volumes, and that's all I'm saying. So guys, that is the end of tonight's review. I'd love to know what you did actually think of that episode. Honestly, top 3 dates for me definitely have to be Dami and Indiyah, Ekin-su and Davide, and Tasha and Andrew. Those dates were absolutely stunning. So yeah, it'll be quite nice to see how the next couple of days go. You guys know on Sunday we are actually going to meet the parents when the families and everything comes around. And then on Monday it is going to be the Love Island Season 8 finale. So honestly, these reviews are sadly coming to an end. But whilst there's still a couple episodes left, let us defo make the most of it. Once again, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for another lovely week of reviews. Honestly, it's been great. It's honestly been great, and I'm ready to switch this camera off, eat, and relax till we see each other again on Sunday. So thank you guys so much for watching. Peace, you take care, stay blessed, and I shall see you then.